The art of baking starts with carefully choosing and preparing ingredients. Each one is important in making a perfect pastry or cake. Flour is selected not just for its amount, but for its protein content, which helps create the texture. After that comes sugar, which comes in granulated and powdered forms. Not only adds sweetness, but also acts as a tenderizer, making the crumbs soft and keeping it moist. Eggs are an essential component of lemon cakes. It mainly serves as a binding agent for the cake's texture, and adds richness and helping to keep the cake moist during baking. In addition to that, butter or oil, measured precisely, provide essential fats that affect the texture and mouthfeel, ensuring an all-alluring outcome. Meanwhile, leavening agents such as baking powder or soda introduce crucial lift, volume, and air, turning dense mixtures into light, fluffy treats. In the production, accuracy is key. Industrial scales, finely tuned, measure each ingredient precisely, down to the gram. In this factory, mixing is an art performed by advanced machines like planetary or continuous mixers. They expertly bind ingredients into a smooth batter. Timing is crucial for this. Mixing lasts 5 to 10 minutes to achieve thorough blending without overworking the gluten, ensuring the perfect texture. The better the mixture becomes, the greater the cakes will be. Once the batter is mixed into perfection, it enters the pivotal baking phase, where precision meets the technology. Before going for the baking, a huge amount of batter is set in a large tank, which distribute the batter in equal shapes in multiple small trays. The distribution happens in such a way that each small tray contains around 640 grams of batter. This system removes the slicing stage where, post-production, a large cake is sliced into small pieces. Once the batter distribution is complete, the batch of trays are ready to go into the ovens. For the mass production, simple ovens are of course not used in the factory. Rather, as you can see, the large industrial oven or tunnel oven is used. With special industrial ovens designed for even heat distribution, operating purposely at temperatures precisely set between 175 degrees Celsius and 190 degrees Celsius, this controlled setup guarantees that every cake, regardless of how many are baking at once, cooks evenly and thoroughly. During baking too, timing becomes an art form. Each cake, whether large or small, undergoes a transformation that typically spans 20 to 30 minutes. Automated conveyors smoothly guide the trays loaded with batter into these ovens, where exact timers start the countdown for baking the batters into perfection. Inside the ovens, the air smells delightful with a mix of scents, showing how the lemon cakes are baking perfectly under careful heat. The outcome is more than just a product. It's a spectacular form of texture and taste. This meticulous process ensures that every slice delivers not just flavor, but an experience crafted with precision and passion. After emerging from the oven, lemon cakes begin a crucial phase of cooling and stabilization. This step is essential to ensure the cakes achieve their final desired texture and flavor profile. For that reason, the small cakes are transferred to specialized cooling racks or chambers where airflow is carefully regulated. This airflow aids in rapid heat dissipation, where preserving the cakes' internal moisture, a delicate balance that enhances their final quality. The cooling process typically spans between 30 to 60 minutes, meticulously timed to prevent residual heat from compromising the cake's texture and structural integrity. At this point, temperature control is meticulously managed throughout, with automated systems maintaining precise environmental conditions. This ensures consistency and quality across the production line, from the first cake to the last. By the end of this cooling process, lemon cakes come out with a firm but yielding texture, perfectly set for the next stage of refinement. This attention to detail not only enhances the cake's overall appeal, but also guarantees that each slice maintains the ideal balance of moistness and structure. After all, the factory must ensure that each packet contains the same amount, same texture, and same quality. After letting the cakes cool down, it's time to decorate them with the ultimate lemon flavor and the color. For this, the factory imports a bunch of lemon white chocolate bars. Lemon white chocolate is a carefully made treat that blends the richness of white chocolate with a refreshing hint of natural lemon flavor. Each bar contains at least 31% cocoa solids for a balanced sweetness. Ingredients like sugar, cocoa butter, whole milk powder, soy lecithin, an emulsifier, and natural vanilla flavor are blended meticulously to create a delightful taste. Nutritionally, a 100-gram serving of lemon white chocolate is a source of energy and protein. It contains 39.7 grams of total fat, with 24.2 grams being saturated fat, giving it a creamy texture. On top of that, there's 48.8% of carbohydrates, with sugars naturally sourced from the ingredients. These bars are completely gluten-free, suitable for those with gluten sensitivities. It contains milk and soy, and is made in a facility that handles peanuts, tree nuts, gluten, and eggs, ensuring safety for those with allergies. And to prepare each batch of small lemon cakes, multiple lemon white chocolate bars are used. In the factory, they melt them in heat until they become a thick, yellow liquid, completely refined. As you can see, when the desired thickness of liquidity are gained, the melted lemon bars are filled in a tank. The procedure is, from the bottom of the tank, a film of liquid lemon bar will keep falling, and the cooled cakes will pass through that slowly. That way, a fine layer of melted lemon bar will be formed around the cakes, exactly like what you see after opening the packet. This lemon-flavored coatings adds a bright yellow color and citrus taste, making the cakes even more visually appealing and flavorful. During this process, the cakes are kept slightly warm, which helps the decoration stick better. The process is quick and precise, as it's done using automated machines. The main production of cake is more than 80% complete now, but that's not enough. After being carefully prepared and decorated, lemon cakes move to the last step, packaging and preserving. Here, advanced machines on automated packaging lines wrap up each cake in protective layers. These materials are chosen to keep the cakes fresh and looking good, protecting them from moisture, air, and dirt. The packaging timing is carefully chosen to keep the cakes fresh. Each cake is sealed in packaging that's made to preserve its moist texture and delicious flavor. This is done using modified atmosphere packaging, MAP, where the air inside the package is replaced with a special gas mix. This helps increase the shelf life of these cakes and keeps the cakes tasting great for longer. Along with that, batch coding and labeling are carefully managed by high-tech automated systems. These systems make sure every package gets marked with specific details like when it was made, when it expires, and unique traceability codes. This attention to detail is crucial for meeting strict rules and lets us track each batch accurately from production to delivery. To further guarantee the cake's safety and quality, the packaging materials themselves undergo rigorous testing for durability and non-toxicity. Innovations such as biodegradable films and eco-friendly packaging options are often considered, reflecting a commitment to sustainability. So, finally, the packaged lemon cakes are subjected to a series of quality assurance checks before they are approved for distribution. These checks include visual inspections to make sure they are correct to peel, weight measurements so all the packets are equal, and even sensory evaluations to ensure that each cake meets the highest standards of excellence. The final product is not just prepared for worldwide distribution, but also proves its high quality and earns strong consumer trust. The fully automated systems are vital for monitoring lemon cake production, because they give instant feedback on ingredient amounts, baking times, and temperatures to make the production smoother and ensure consistency. In addition to that comes quality checks, both manual and automated. Uphold strict standards and yet quickly fix any issues to keep the cakes industry standard and top-notch. The industry also focuses on sustainability, using eco-friendly packaging and energy-saving tech. As you can see, the small lemon cakes come from Taiwan's lively baking traditions, showcasing the best of Taiwanese bakery skill. Designed to look like a lemon, this charming dessert blends both the zesty lemon essence with a soft, moist cake. Covered in lemon chocolate, each bite balances sweet and tingly flavors for a refreshing, chilled treat. That's the main reason behind its popularity. So, tell me, is it your favorite too? Have you ever tried making lemon cake at home? What's your favorite part of the lemon cake production process? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more behind the scenes content.